Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So I'm super excited right now because I just hopped off a phone call with a couple of people and for some new projects that I can't really tell you guys about. But I'm so excited because 2021 is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I have so many things coming up for you guys in the future. So yeah. Anyway, I asked you guys on Instagram to tell me some assumptions that you have about me. And so I'm going to be answering them in this video. So without any further ado, let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so the way I'm going to do it is, I haven't looked at any of them yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select like a random one and I'm just going to answer. So here we go. Okay, so the first one is from Dean5727. He said that you have a lot of friends. I guess I do. Actually, no, not really. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. I like to keep my inner circle kind of small. I only have like maybe 2 or 3 friends that I keep close to me. And other than that, I kind of like to keep to myself because I've had a lot of friends in the past and there's kind of like too much energy to like entertain everyone at the same time. And then, yeah, I think it's more meaningful to have only like a couple of friends at one time. So I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of online friends, but in real life I only have like 2 friends, and that's kind of basically it. So the first assumption is you found your own way to get close to Allah that was a bit different from your families. So this is actually really deep. You guys ask such deep questions, but yeah, so this is kind of true. My entire family, if you guys have watched my previous videos, I explained how I'm really different from like my entire family and how they've kind of found Islam and they found guidance through their own path, and I kind of distanced myself from my family, not purposely or not intentionally, but it kind of just happened that way, unfortunately. And only recently I have found my path to Islam and my path to Allah. So that's the way I'm kind of doing it. The next one is you're so clingy and kind of annoying but cute and you always make me happy. Thank you so much. The answer to this is yes, the assumption is true. I am a very clingy person. When I want to be around someone, I will grab onto their leg like there's no tomorrow and I will hold on to them. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I'm very, like I said, I don't have such a big group of friends. So the people that I hold close to my life and the people who I let into my inner circle, I hold very sacred to me. And I don't let anything happen to them. And I love them very much. Rafal Raleigh said that low-key a player. No, hell yeah. I mean, no, hell no. I mean, hell no. No, there's absolutely no way. I respect people and I do not mess around with people's emotions. If anything, I'm against people who do that and who live that kind of lifestyle, because I think that being in a relationship or like loving someone is something so sacred and something so like meaningful to a person's life and something so valuable. So no, there's definitely not a way that you can't wait to get married and start a family. Yeah, that definitely is something on my bucket list, that I want to become a good father and I want to be a good husband and stuff. If you guys follow me, you guys definitely know that's definitely something that I want. But definitely not anytime soon, because I know that in order to be like a husband and to be a father, there's a lot that comes into play, and I know for a fact that I'm not ready for that yet. So not in the near future. But yeah. Could you recite Ayatul Kursi and publish it on your YouTube channel? Yeah, so thank you guys all so much for the love and the support on my Surah Yasin, my previous video. You guys absolutely crushed it. Even on my TikTok, it has like 2 million views and like over like 500,000 likes, which is absolutely mind-boggling. So thank you so much for it. I'm nothing without my Quran and I'm nothing without my recitation. So please don't put me on a pedestal that I'm like this great person. I'm just a normal teenager person. It's the Quran that matters. It's the recitation that matters. It's not me. So thank you so much. I will try my best to upload more Quran videos for you guys, because I know that everyone can benefit. Bad boy, turns out you're a softie. Yeah, so I made a video, I think on my TikTok, where I was like joking around with my family, and so many of you guys commented thinking like, oh my god, I didn't expect your voice to sound like that. I didn't expect you to act so soft in front of family and stuff. Guys, when I'm in front of family, I become like, I'm so different from like when I'm in front of family versus when I'm in front of you guys versus when I'm like in front of like an audience of other people or my life. But when I'm around family, I'm so soft and I'm so like, I'm like in my humble abode, you know what I mean? I'm like in there. So I don't have to put up any boundaries or any walls to make sure that I'm acting a certain way so people don't judge me, you know, because it's family. You wouldn't shave your head again. So I would never, I don't know why I shaved my head in the first place. I think it was just because quarantine hit and everyone was shaving their head. I will never shave my head again because I look like this. This is what I look like with a shaved head. I will never shave my head again. Never. Ifina Aldira, I hope I said that correctly, is you don't like boba. Get the heck out of here, dude. I can literally binge drink boba. I love boba. I love it. Literally, like, my sister, she's obsessed with the kung fu tea to the point. Like, me and my sister are so obsessed with kung fu tea to the point where I literally signed up over there to get a job in like the beginning of quarantine. I was like so bored and I had nothing to do. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a job. And she's like, why don't you get a job at kung fu tea? And I was like, you're freaking pure genius. Why not? I'm gonna apply there. So I applied there and they never got back to me. So yeah, but I love boba. If you guys love boba, then comment down below your favorite boba drink and I'll try it out. So far I've tried the green tea, the taro milk tea, the oolong tea. I've tried like the basic coffee one, like some other ones, red bean. But if you guys have like a specific flavor that you love, comment it down below and I'll check it out. Just someone who listens to someone else's rant and just looks them in the eyes. So yeah, I think growing up my father taught me that as much as it is important to get your point across, it is also just as important to make sure that you're listening to the person, and especially when they're like complaining to you or someone's telling you something, to really kind of zone into the person's like well-being and try to figure out what they're trying to say, you know, what they're trying to communicate across, right? So eye contact is very important when it comes to that. So when anyone is talking to me, I like laser eye focus into them and I try my best to figure out what they're saying and how they're feeling. I think that you would love to walk into a forest getting wet in the rain and just let your thoughts flow. Wow. I swear to God, so many of you guys, I'm so proud of so many of you guys, because a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you guys connect with me on like a deeper level and you understand like the way I think. And I think it's really cool because not that many people have the privilege of connecting with their audience that way, you know, and I think it's really special, the connection that we have. And I sound like I'm like giving like an emotional speech, but seriously, I think that it's super dope how we all think the same way, and I think it's super cool. This one is, you never did anything haram. That is so not true. I think everyone does something, has to do something haram. No matter how halal the person might seem in real life, but everyone has like their deepest, darkest sins that no one knows of except for Allah. But I definitely did haram stuff and I'm not proud of it, but I have asked forgiveness from God and hopefully He forgives me. I hope you stay happy and positive in life, and may Allah help you through the hard times. Thank you so much, BTS butterfly _8. May Allah keep you happy as well and positive in life, and may He help you through the hard times. You're like a big bro who will protect their siblings. Okay, so funny story. Let me tell you guys a story time, right? So me and my sister, we go to the gym like almost every single day. And I'm really protective over my family and my sisters because I know that they're girls, and I know that guys stare at them when they go outside because the way they're dressed, or just in general, because like before the pandemic and when people weren't wearing masks, they would cover their face with niqab. So I'm really protective over my sisters. So one day when I was at the gym, there was this one guy who was like eyeing my sister like dead center, and this is something that all guys can relate to. If there's any guys here, you guys definitely know what I'm talking about. You can tell when someone is checking out someone in like a sexual way, when they're looking at someone in a sexual way. And I got this feeling from the guy at the gym, and I noticed it, and my sister didn't notice it because obviously she was working out and exercising, and I still haven't told her about this until like this day. She doesn't know about this, but basically I went in front of my sister to cover her body and I stared at that guy like dead center, like with the look like, what the hell are you doing? And I made sure that my presence was there, and I made sure that he felt that, okay, no, like her brother or like whoever that guy is with her, and I shouldn't be looking at her like that. And he was so disrespectful because even like when I was looking at him like dead center, like, bro, you shouldn't be looking at my sister like that, he was still looking and he was still trying to like maneuver his eyesight, and I literally wanted to go up there and slap him because like, forget my sister, right? If you're looking at any other girl like that, that is so disrespectful. It's like, it's totally disrespectful to look at someone like they're an object. You're checking them out like they're showing their body parts, you know? Even if it's the case where a girl's wearing super tight leggings, you shouldn't, as a man, you shouldn't look at the girl just because she's showing her body parts. You have to learn control, like religion, Islam, even dignity. It teaches you that you shouldn't be looking at things that you're not supposed to look at to make other people uncomfortable, you know? So it's a huge topic that I want to speak about in like other videos, but yeah. Next one is from Nadia's _life 239. She's saying, you care for yourself before, you care for others before you care for yourself. This isn't necessarily always true. Yes, there are times where I put other people's needs before my own needs, but that's only in terms of like things that don't have an impact on my life, you know? For example, if it's like a friend who needs to like go somewhere because he has like a job interview or something, I would take time out of my day to like make sure he's on time for his interview and he's like, everything is going well with him. So, but if it's like, for example, if it's like I'm getting hurt in a situation and another person is benefiting from that, I'm not going to be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna let this person benefit even though it's hurting me. I'm gonna be like, nah, like this is like hurting me. I'm not going to do that, so I'm gonna pull myself away from it, you know? You guys know what I mean? So yeah, Naja Tiusuf said, workouts is your lover. I love this one. It's so true. I'm like addicted to the gym. I'm like married, everything. Meher has been paid, contract has been signed. She said, yes, I do. 3 times I said it, merged. Everything is absolutely amazing. I love the gym. I'm never going to divorce it. She is my first wife. Another person said, negative comments don't affect you. So, I mean, I have the sweetest supporters. None of you guys really hate on me for anything that I do. If anything, you encourage me to become a better person. And I think what's unique about my audience is that we all understand each other, that we're humans and that we make mistakes, and that Allah is always up there for repentance and stuff. So no one really bashes each other down. I think like my comment sections on my TikTok and my Instagram, even on my YouTube, is like so positive. No one really spreads hate, and I hope it stays that way, but I never got any negative comments so far. So yeah, they don't really affect me. You're a mama's boy. Yes, I am. I love my mom. I love her so much. Oh my god, I love my mom so much. Oh, I love her so much, man. My mom, oh yeah, Allah, man. May Allah give her like Jannatul Firdaus and give her like all the grandchildren that she wants and all the sweets that she wants in Jannah, even though she has diabetes. But yo, if anyone knows my mom, anyone has seen my mom, you know that she's the most polite, most humble individual in the entire world. She will never hurt a fly. She's the most caring, most polite person ever, and she's like my best friend. And she's 4'11". She's 4'11", so she's like a little teddy bear to me because I'm like basically 6 foot. I'm like 5'11", and she's up to here. She's right here when she stands up, so her face is like right here. So I literally have to grab it when I go in for a forehead kiss and like, love you, mama. F122P0P5 had an assumption saying you smell nice. So this is actually a very, very interesting question if you ask me. I mean, assumption if you ask me, because 50% of the time I do smell good. But then when I walk downstairs, you know, where the kitchen is, where my mom's cooking up all the spices and stuff, and all the spices of like Pakistani food gets onto my clothes, then I walk out the house smelling like a mixture of cologne and like spices and curry, and it's just not good. It's just no bueno. Yasser's.abortedson says, you're an adventurous person, you're so quirky, and you have an amazing personality. Thank you so much. This is going to be the last assumption that I speak about. I definitely am adventurous and kind of quirky, I guess you can say. I don't like taking life so seriously because life is short, and I think that you should live your life to the fullest and take opportunities as soon as they come into your life and not wait for things to happen, and get off your feet and go do it. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. As you can see from the beginning of the video, I'm super excited for 2021 because I have so many things happening for me in the future and for us. I can't tell you anything yet, but so many things are happening in the future. If you guys made it this long to the video, go down in the comments and comment super project, okay? Comment super project and I will be liking this, and if I haven't answered any assumptions or questions for you guys, put them down below and I will get to them. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Bye bye.